My dear students, now I am going to explain quantum numbers topic. What are the quantum numbers? To identify the position of an electron within the atom, four quantum numbers are required. They are principal quantum number, azimuthal quantum number, magnetic quantum number, and spin quantum number. See, first one is principal quantum number. Principal quantum number. It was proposed by Niels Bohr. And denoted by N. Principal quantum number was proposed by Niels Bohr, denoted by N. N values are 1, 2, 3, 4, so on, or K, L, M, N letters. N is equal to 1 means electron belongs to first orbit. If N is equal to 1, electron belongs to first orbit. If N is equal to 2, electron belongs to second orbit. N is equal to 1 or N is equal to K means electron belongs to first orbit. N is equal to 2 or L means electron belongs to second orbit. It gives electron belongs to which orbit. That N gives electron belongs to which orbit. It gives radius of the orbit, energy of the orbit, and angular momentum of an electron also. That N gives radius of the nth orbit, Rn is equal to 0.53 into n square angstroms for hydrogen. Radius of the nth orbit 0.53 into n square angstroms. If this n is 1, means first orbit, then we'll get R1 is equal to 0.53 angstroms. So radius of the first orbit is 0.53 angstroms. If n is equal to 2, then 0.53 into 2 square, 0.53 into 4. It gives radius of second orbit. And energy of the nth orbit, En is equal to minus 13.6 by n square electron volts per atom for hydrogen. Energy of nth orbit of hydrogen minus 13.6 by n square. N is orbit number. If n is equal to 1, then minus 13.6 by 1 square minus 13.6 electron volts per atom. Energy of first orbit of hydrogen is minus 13.6. Energy of second orbit of hydrogen minus 13.6 by 2 square minus 13.6 by 4. That is energy of second orbit. It gives angular momentum of the revolving electron also. MVR is equal to NH by 2 pi. This MVR is angular momentum. This N is orbit number. H is Planck's constant. Pi is also constant. MVR, angular momentum of MVR is equal to NH by 2 pi. What is the angular momentum of electron revolving in the first orbit? 1h by 2 pi. In the second orbit, 2h by 2 pi. So this N gives radius of nth orbit, energy of nth orbit, and angular momentum of an electron revolving in the nth orbit. This is principal quantum number. Next, the second one is azimuthal quantum number. Azimuthal quantum number. It was proposed by Sommerfeld and denoted by L. Azimuthal quantum number was proposed by Sommerfeld denoted by L. L values are 0, 1, 2, 3 up to n minus 1. L values are 0, 1, 2, 3 up to n minus 1. If n is equal to 1, then L should be 0. If n is equal to 1, L should be 0. If n is equal to 2, then L is equal to 0, 1. N is equal to 1 means L is equal to 0. N is equal to 2. then L is equal to 0, comma 1. If n is equal to 3, if n is equal to 3, then L is equal to 0, comma 1, comma 2. It gives electron belongs to which suborbit. It gives azimuthal point number gives electron belongs to which suborbit. If L is equal to 0, if L is equal to 0, then electron belongs to S subshell. If L is equal to 0, electron belongs to subshell, S subshell. If L is equal to 1, then electron belongs to P subshell. If L is equal to 2, electron belongs to D subshell. L is equal to 3, electron belongs to F subshell. It gives shapes of the orbitals. It gives shapes of the orbitals. L is equal to 0 means S subshell, S orbital. S orbital shape is spherical shape. Spherical shape. L is equal to 1 means P subshell, P orbital. Shape is dumbbell. L is equal to 2, D orbital. D orbital shape is double dumbbell. Double dumbbell. So it gives shapes of the orbitals. And it gives angular momentum of an electron, angular momentum of an electron in an orbital. L gives angular momentum of an electron in an orbital. Mu L is equal to root of L into L plus 1 into H by 2 pi. N gives angular momentum of an electron in an orbit. N gives angular momentum of an electron in an orbit. L gives angular momentum of an electron in a suborbit. In a suborbit. Or this is orbital angular momentum. Mu L is equal to root of L into L plus 1 into H by 2 pi. Or root of L into L plus 1 into H bar. This H bar is nothing but H by 2 pi. Orbital angular momentum mu L is equal to root of L into L plus 1 into H by 2 pi. Or root of L into L plus 1 into H bar. Here this H bar is nothing but H by 2 pi only. Orbital L value, mu L value for any S orbital. For any S orbital, L value 0. L value 0 means mu L should be 0. For any P orbital, L value is 1. For any P orbital, L value is 1. Then mu L value root of 1 into 1 plus 1, root 2. Root 2 H by 2 pi. This 2 can be written as root 2 into root 2. This 2 can be written as root 2 into root 2. 1 root 2 will get cancelled. Then H by root 2 pi. This 2 can be written as root 2 into root 2. This root 2 will get cancelled. Then H by root 2 pi. For any D subshell, For any d orbital, L value is 2, then mu L value root of L value is 2, root of 2 into 2 plus 1, root 6. Root 6 h by 2 pi. This root 6 can be written as root 2 into root 3, root 2 into root 3, h by 2 can be written as root 2 into root 2 pi. 1 root 2 will get cancelled. Then root of 3 by 2. Root of 3 by 2. H by pi. So by using L value, we can calculate orbital angular momentum or angular momentum of an electron in an orbital. Next, third one. Magnetic quantum number. Magnetic quantum number. It was proposed by Landay. Magnetic quantum number was proposed by Landay, denoted by M. M values are minus L through 0 up to plus L. M values are minus L through 0 up to plus L. If L is equal to 0, then M should be 0. If L is equal to 1, then M value should be minus 1, 0, plus 1. If L is equal to 2, then M values minus 2, minus 1, 0, plus 1, plus 2. See, M values are minus L through 0 up to plus L. L is equal to 0 means M value should be 0. If L is equal to 1, then M values minus 1, 0, plus 1. L is equal to minus 2, minus 1, 0, plus 1, plus 2. Total number of M values. Total M values is equal to 2L plus 1. Total number of M values are 2L plus 1. It gives orientation of the electron. It gives orientation of the electron. For example, for S subshell, L is equal to 0. For S subshell, L is equal to 0. L is equal to 0 means M should be 0. For S subshell, L is equal to 0. L 0 means M should be 0. Here number of M values are 1. Only one value is present. It indicates that in magnetic field, it shows only one orientation. It indicates that S subshell contains only one orbital. For S subshell, L is equal to 0. L is equal to 0 means M should be 0. Here number of M values only 1. It indicates that in magnetic field, it shows only one orientation. It indicates that S subshell contains only one orbital. For P subshell, L is equal to 1. L is equal to 1 means M values minus 1, 0, plus 1. For P subshell, L is equal to 1. L is equal to 1 means M values minus 1, 0, plus 1. 3 values are there. It indicates that in magnetic field, P subshell shows 3 orientations. It indicates that P subshell contains 3 orbitals. They are Px, Py, Pz. For P subshell, L is equal to 1. L is equal to 1 means M values minus 1, 0, plus 1. 3 M values are there. It indicates that in magnetic field, P subshell shows only 3 orientations. It indicates that P subshell contains 3 orbitals. Then each box corresponding to one orbital. P subshell contains 3 orbitals, Px, Py, Pz. Here we should not take for Px minus 1, for Py 0, for Pz plus 1. This is wrong. We should not take like this. Conventionally for Pz, M value should be 0. For Pz orbital, M value should be 0. Then for Px, we can take plus or minus 1. Even for Py also. you can take plus or minus 1. For px, plus 1 or minus 1. Even for py, plus 1 or minus 1. But for pz, it should be 0. Conventionally, for pz, we should take m value 0. Like that for d sub shell. For d sub shell, L is equal to 2. L is equal to 2 means m values minus 2, minus 1, 0, plus 1, plus 2. Total number of m values 5. It indicates that d sub shell contains 5 orbitals. D sub shell contains 5 orbitals. dxy, dyz, dzx, dx square minus y square and dz square. For d sub shell, L is equal to means m values total 5. 5 m values are there. It indicates that in magnetic field, it shows 5 orientations. It indicates that d sub shell contains 5 orbitals. They are dxy, dyz, dzx, dx square minus y square, dz square. Here also, conventionally, for dz square, we should take m value 0. For dz square orbital, we should take m value 0. Last one, spin quantum number. Spin quantum number. It was proposed by Uhlenbeck and Goldsmith. Spin quantum number was proposed by Uhlenbeck and Goldsmith, denoted by S. Spin quantum number was proposed by Uhlenbeck and Goldsmith and denoted by S. The electron revolves around the nucleus. The electron revolves around the nucleus. At the same time, it spins around its own axis. Electron revolves around the nucleus. At the same time, it spins around its own axis. If electron spins in clockwise direction, it is denoted by plus 1 by 2 or upward arrow mark. If electron spins in clockwise direction, it is denoted by plus 1 by 2 or upward arrow mark. If electron spins in anti-clockwise direction, it is denoted by minus 1 by 2 or downward arrow mark. So S values are only plus 1 by 2 or minus 1 by 2. It gives spin of electron. So here the necessary condition for correct set of quantum numbers is n greater than L, greater than or equal to m, and S value plus or minus 1 by 2 only. For a given electron, correct set of quantum numbers is n must be greater than L. If n is equal to 2, L values 0, 1 only. If n is equal to 2, L value 2 is not possible. If n is equal to, L value should be 0 or 1, 0, 1. If n is equal to 3, L value 3 is not possible. N is equal to 3 means L values 0, 1, 2, up to 2 only. So n should be greater than L. L greater than or equal to m. If L is equal to 1, then m values minus 1, 0, plus 1. If L is equal to 1, m is equal to minus 1, 0, plus 1. So greater than or equal to m. And S value should be plus or minus 1 by 2. So, summary of quantum numbers: n value, L value, m value, S value, the subshell, number of electrons, number of electrons in a subshell, number of electrons in a subshell in a main shell. N, L, M, S subshell, number of electrons in a subshell, number of electrons in a main shell. See first, if n is equal to 1, if n is equal to 1, n is equal to 1 means L should be 0. L0 means M should be 0. S value plus or minus 1 by 2. Plus 1 by 2 or minus 1 by 2. That subshell is 1s. N is equal to 1. L is equal to 0. M is equal to 0. S value plus or minus 1 by 2. That subshell is 1. 1s. The number of electrons in a subshell 2. In a main shell also 2. We know that first orbit contains only a subshell. That is 1s. That 1s contains only 2 electrons. Next, second orbit. N is equal to 2. N is equal to 2 means L is equal to 0 and 1. Both are possible. If n is equal to, then L should be 0, 1. L is equal to 0 means M value should be 0. L is equal to 1 means M value minus 1, 0, plus 1. S value plus or minus 1 by 2 plus or minus 1 by 2 only. That subshell 2s for these values 2p. 2, 0, 0 plus or minus 1 by 2 means 2s. 2, 1, M values minus 1, 0 plus 1. S value plus or minus 1 by 2. It should be 2p. This 2s can accommodate 2 electrons. 2p can accommodate 6 electrons. Then total number of electrons in the main shell 2 plus 6, 8. So second orbit can accommodate maximum 8 electrons. If we take third orbit, n is equal to 3. N is equal to 3 means L value 0, 1, 2. If L is equal to 0, M should be 0. S value plus or minus 1 by 2. If L is equal to 1, M should be minus 1, 0, plus 1. S value plus or minus 1 by 2. If L is equal to, M should be minus 2, minus 1, 0, plus 1, plus 2. S value plus or minus 1 by 2. For this set of values, subshell is 3s. For this set, 3p. For this set, 3d. This 3s can accommodate 2 electrons. 3p, 6 electrons. 3d, 10 electrons. Then total 2 plus 6 plus 10, 18 electrons. This is summary of 4 quantum numbers. Shapes of the orbitals. Shapes of the orbitals. First is s orbitals. S orbital shape, spherical shape. Spherical shape. For a given orbit, number of s orbitals only 1. If we take first orbit, it contains only 1 s orbital. If we take second orbit, it contains 2s. If we take third orbit, 3s. So for each value of n is corresponding to one orbital. For each value of n, there is only one s orbital. Only one s orbital. S orbital shape is spherical shape. Electron density is in all the directions. Electron density is like this. That's why s orbitals are non-directional. S orbitals are non-directional because electron density is concentrated on the axis, x-axis, y-axis, and z-axis. That's why s orbitals are non-directional. Next, p orbitals. P orbital shape is dumbbell shape. Dumbbell shape. Here for s orbitals, L values 0. L value 0. L value 0 means m should be 0. So for p orbitals, here number of nodal planes 0. Number of nodal planes is equal to L. For any orbitals, number of nodal planes is equal to L. Here there is no nodal planes because for s orbitals L value is 0. No nodal planes. Nodal plane means the plane passing through the nucleus where the probability of finding of electron is 0. So for p orbitals, L is equal to 1. Then m value is -1, 0, plus 1. L value 1, L value 1. The number of m values 3. Here 3 m values are there. That means p subshell contains 3 orbitals. They are px, py, pz. If we take px orbital, for px orbitals, lobes are oriented along the x-axis. For px, lobes are oriented along the x-axis. 2 lobes are present. So along the x-axis, the probability of finding of electron is maximum. Along y-axis, along z-axis means 0. So for px orbital, what is the chi-square value along the x-axis means it is maximum. Along this y-axis or z-axis or in this yz plane, there is no probability of finding of electron. So for this px, yz is nodal plane. For px orbital, yz is nodal plane. Number of nodal planes is equal to formula L. For p orbitals, L value is 1. So p orbitals contain one nodal plane. For px, this yz is nodal plane. For py means lobes are oriented along the y-axis. It should be py orbital. For py, xz is nodal plane. For py, xz, this plane is nodal plane. For pz, x-axis, y-axis, z-axis. This is pz. For pz orbital, xy is nodal plane. For pz orbital, xy is nodal plane. So here, in case of s orbitals, electron density is concentrated spherical shape along all the axes. But in case of p orbitals, if we take px orbital, lobes are oriented along the x-axis. If we take py along the y-axis, for pz along the z-axis. So p orbitals are directional. S orbitals are non-directional, but p orbitals are directional. D orbitals. The orbital shape, double dumbbell, except dz square, remaining the orbital shape is double dumbbell shape. For d orbitals, L is equal to 2. L is equal to 2 means M is equal to -2, -1, 0, +1, +2. Total number of M values 5. For d orbitals, L value is 2. L value 2 means M value is 5 are there. It indicates that this subshell contains 5 orbitals. They are dxy, dyz, dzx, dx square minus y square, and dz square. This dz square orbital shape is not double dumbbell shape. Number of nodal planes 2. Number of nodal planes equal to L. For d orbitals, L value is 2. The number of nodal planes are 2. If we take dxy, x-axis, x-axis, y-axis, double dumbbell shape. Lobes are between the x and y axis. For dxy, lobes are oriented between x and y axis. For dyz, y axis, z axis, lobes are oriented between the axis. Even for dzx also, zx or xz, lobes are oriented between the axis. For dx square minus y square, lobes are oriented along the axis. For dx square minus y square, lobes are oriented along the axis. In case of first 3 set of orbitals, dxy, dyz, dzx, lobes are oriented between the axis. Here the probability of finding of an electron is maximum at an angle of 45 degrees along this x-axis. Along the x-axis or along the y-axis, there is no probability of finding of an electron. At an angle of 45 degrees, the probability of finding of an electron is maximum. But in case of dx square minus square orbitals, lobes are oriented along the axis. Along the axis, the probability of finding of an electron is maximum. Last one, for dz square orbital, its shape is not double dumbbell shape. It has different shape. X, Y, Z, lobes are oriented along Z axis, and one dot shaped ring is present. This is dz square. This is the shapes of orbitals.